What if your Gmail could actually reply every email that comes into your inbox without you lifting a finger? That is exactly what I built in n8n. It's an AI agent that can automatically reply any email that comes into your inbox. It doesn't just reply it. It searches through a knowledge base which has information about your business, about your company, and then provide accurate answer to the client or customer. And that is what we're going to be building today in this video today. And I'm not just going to be building it or showing you what I've built. I'm going to be teaching you, yes, you watching me right now, I'm going to be teaching you how to build it. So if you're a business owner, you're a beginner, you are going to be learning how to build an AI agent, even if you have never ever touched n8n. So it's going to be so simple that after this you are going to build yours. Hi everyone, welcome to Automate with Ada. My name is Ada Victoria Wali and I am an AI automation expert. So over here in this channel I share videos on freelancing tips, tutorials, and things about me even as a mother. So every Tuesday we post our video every Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell. So let's get right into this video. Before I start, I want to first of all explain what an AI agent is so you don't get confused. So what is an AI agent? I don't know if you've heard anything about AI agent before, but I'm going to be explaining it in the simplest form so you understand what it is. Now, an AI agent is like an AI assistant that doesn't sleep. Yes. Now, for a regular automation, if you're building a regular automation, you can just say something like, okay, when an email comes to my inbox, send it to my Slack, or do something like, when this happened, do this, when this happened, do this. That is how a regular automation is. But when you have something that has to do with AI agent has to think through something. So it thinks through something, it provides a reply. So let's say, for example, an email comes to your Gmail. An AI agent is going to read through the email, is going to understand what the email is saying, and is going to reply the email. Okay, that is what an AI agent is. So it's just take it like is you having an AI assistant that doesn't sleep, because once you create this AI agent, it's going to always look at your email, and whenever someone sends you an email, it's going to automatically reply. So it's just like you having an AI assistant that doesn't sleep. Okay, and remember, you can also choose like having an AI agent for your WhatsApp. Yes, so you want it to always reply to your WhatsApp message. You can always have it always reply to your Telegram message. So it's not just for email, but for the one we're going to be using today, we're going to be using email. So it's just going to be replying to our email. So what do you need to build this AI agent? So first off, you need an n8n account. This is my own n8n account. You need an n8n account. How do you sign up? Just go to your Google and search for n8n. It's going to take you to their site, and then you're going to just subscribe. Oh, sorry, you're going to sign up. When you sign up, you're going to have something like this, an interface like this. Okay. Then we also need your Gmail. Okay, you need a Gmail account. So for this one here, I'll be using my Gmail account. I'll be using my two Gmail accounts to test it. So you need Gmail account to test the automation. And if you're a business owner and you're going to use this automation, I will advise you have a dedicated Gmail account for this. Okay, so let's say you want to create this AI agent that is going to reply to your customers that will be asking you questions about your business, maybe FAQs, things about your business, frequently asked questions. So I would suggest that you have a dedicated email for this. Okay, now we also need an OpenAI model. Okay, but we're not going to be using OpenAI here because OpenAI is like your chat GPT, but for us to use OpenAI, we need to pay for the API, for their API key, and it's $5. But we're not going to be using that. Okay, we're going to be using a free model, which is called now for Groq is a free model, and I'm going to be teaching you how to go to the site and how to get your free API. Okay, and that is all we need. So let's get started now. I'm so excited to teach you this today. So let's get started. So when you open your n8n account, this is what you're going to see here. n8n is an automation tool. In case you don't know what n8n is, it's an automation tool that you use to automate your business process. Okay, so when you come to here, this is what you're going to see here. So you're going to come to click on this place. Are you seeing create workflow here? You click on create workflow. So we are starting from scratch. Okay, we're starting from scratch. So the first thing that you're going to do, let's name our workflow. So you name it. What are we looking at? We're creating an AI agent, email AI agent, or let's just name it AI agent. Or let's just say AI agents. Okay. Now the first trigger, there's what we call trigger and there's what we call action. Okay, a trigger in automation is what starts something. What starts your automation? That is what is called a trigger. And an action is what follows the trigger. That is, after you start something, what do you want to happen next? That is an action. So for our trigger, we're going to be using a Gmail trigger. So you come over here, you see where I click on this plus sign here, and then you search for email. Just search for email. If you just put E, you're going to see Gmail. You can search for email or you can search for Gmail. Then you click on Gmail. Now when you click on Gmail, this is what I'm saying. Gmail has one trigger and it has 26 actions. So what we're going to click, we're clicking on this first trigger that says on message received. Why? Because we want to monitor every message that comes into our Gmail. So you click on message received. Now when you click on that, here is what we call a credential. A credential is what the connection between n8n and that's like another app. Okay, so credential here means it's telling n8n is telling you connect your Gmail to n8n. Okay, I've already done mine. It's not hard to do. Just click on create new credential and it's going to tell you to select the particular Gmail that you want to use. And so simple, so straightforward. You're going to connect that. Okay, now when you connect that, you're going to come here and it's going to tell you to select the mode. Now, what does this mode mean? It's telling you how often do you want the AI agent to check your email. Is it every minute, every hour, every day, every week? We're going to select every minute. So we want whenever an email comes, every minute, the AI agent should check our Gmail. Okay. Now, when you do this, you're going to just okay. So when you've done doing this, you're going to click on this fetch test event, but there's nothing there. So let's quickly go and send a sample email to our Gmail so that we can get something we used to work with. Okay, so let me quickly do that. So here's the email I've drafted. You can actually tell Cloud to give you something to just work with. Okay, so this is my subject and this is the body of my email, and we're going to be sending it to my other email so that we're going to have something we can test with. So I'm just going to click on send here, and then I'm going to go check if it has come over here. Okay, so as you can see, we have something here. Okay, this is the email here. Okay, so now let's go back to n8n. So we'll go back to n8n. We already said every minute. So let's click on, you're going to click on fetch test events. So it's trying to check, okay. So as you can see here, this is Heidi, I came across Bloom, and this is the last message we just sent, and it has picked up that message. So I'm just going to pin this. You see this place that looks like pin? It says pin data. We're going to pin this. The idea of you pinning a particular data is because you want to use this as a test to run the whole workflow, so that whenever we're done creating this automation and we want to test it, we don't have to go back again and send another email. We just have to just use this one we sent. Okay, this one we've gotten from my email and just test it. That's why we have to pin this email. So we're done fetching that. So the next one, we're adding our AI agent node. Okay, so you click on this plus sign and then you search for AI agent. As you can see, it's already here. Do you see? So let me show you what it looks like and let me explain to you what it does. Now this is your AI agent node. Okay, remember what I told you that AI agent is? An AI agent is like your assistant that runs 247. Okay, so it reasons when an email comes into your Gmail, it checks the email, it reads the emails, and it should respond professionally based on what you have given it to respond with. Okay, it doesn't just respond, you have to give it something, maybe your business policies and things about your business to respond with. Now let me quickly explain what this does. Now this is AI agent, and if you can see, you're seeing three things down here. We have the chat model, the memory, and the tool. Now let me explain what this means. The chat model, this chat model is like a brain you want to give to these AI agents. You need to give it a brain. Before something we think, it needs to have a brain, right? Yes. The chat model, you can use Anthropic or you can use OpenAI, but those ones you have to pay. So we're using Groq for this. So Groq will give us a free AI. So the Groq is now our brain. So this chat model means you're giving this AI agent a brain. Now, do you see this one that is memory? Memory, what does it mean? The memory means, let me make this thing bold so you see. Now, the chat model is the brain you're giving to the AI agents. You're giving it something to think with. You know, as human being, you have a brain. You think with it. Now, the memory helps the AI agent to remember. Okay? It helps it to remember. So just like you having a brain, when you see someone today and you talk to the person, if you see the person next week, you're going to remember the person, right? Good. Your brain has a memory But this is an AI agent. You need to give it a brain and you need to give it a memory. So the chat model is the Groq we're using. The memory, we're going to use a simple memory, but the importance of the memory is for you to remember something. Now the tool, you can add any tool here. What do I mean by tool? You can add your Google Doc, your Google Drive, your Airtable, you can name it. This is where you add different tools because, let's say, for example, you want the AI to do different things. Okay, you can now attach a particular tool. Now, for this AI agent we're building, we're going to be attaching it in the Google Doc node. Why? Because in the Google Doc is where we stored things about our business that we want the AI agent to always reply to customers or clients with. Okay, so I hope you understand that. It's not hard. So let's go and connect them. Okay, so let's connect them. So you click for the chat model. Before you go to the chat model, you have to configure the AI agent node. So just click inside the AI agent node. Let's see what it looks like. So you click on it. Now, when you click on it, this is what the AI agent inside of the AI agent looks like. And you have to modify this. You have to set this up before you move to any other thing. Now, when you come here, you're going to see source for prompt, user message. Now, you see connected chat trigger node. This is not what we're using. Just click on it and click on define below. Define below means we want to give the AI agent our own, want to define our own thing for it to do, okay? Now, you see, when you click on define below, it's going to bring prompts for you. Now, this prompt, you're going to see user message. Do you see? So, in AI agents, we have the user message and we have the system message. The user message is you telling the AI agent what it should do with whatever that is coming into your email. Okay, so remember that all we're creating is an email AI agent. So you're telling the AI agent, okay, when email come in here, what do you want me to do with it? Okay, now you're going to tell give the AI agent a user message what it should do with the email. Okay, that is what a user message is. Why a system prompt is you telling the AI agent how to behave. So you're telling don't sound rude, sound polite, make sure you keep your words under 100 characters. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So you're telling it behave like this. While user message what it should do with whatever information that is coming in. So, and this is where you add the system prompt. To add the system prompt, you click on this add option here, and then you click on system message. So you can call it system message, you can call it system prompt. So I already have all this. I have a user message, I have a system prompt, and I'm just going to go and copy and paste it. Okay, this one is not hard. You can go and tell Claude to generate user message and system message for you based on your based on what you want to use it for. So let me just quickly go and copy that and paste it here. So I've pasted my user message. Let me show you what it looks like. Now this is it. You see the client's email details. Extract the sender's first name from the field and use it to the greeting. If you cannot determine the name, it's just like you're just telling it things to do. Do you get me? Now let's look at our system prompts. Let me just show you what it looks like. This is it. You see, always address the client by their first name. Sound polite. Okay, let me bring this down. Bring this up. You see, roles always greet the client by name, keep response short. If you don't know the answer, say please contact us. You're just telling it how to behave. That is just what the system message is. Okay, and with this you have already configured the AI agents. Okay, now when you do that, you can just go over here and then let's configure the chat model. So for the chat model, you click on this and then you search for Groq. Just say Groq and it come out. Do you see? Now I'm going to be adding a new credential so I can show you how you can add your own credential. I already have my Groq connected, but I'm going to be creating a new credential. So you just click on create new credential. You see, now you have to go to Groq website to get the API key. So let's go to Groq. So go to a new tab here and search for Groq. You come over here. This is Groq website. So you come over here, you come to developer, and then we click on developer. You click on free API key. You see free API key. You click on free API key. So this is where it's going to take you to. Now, as you can see, I've created some because I've used them before. So you just come here and click on create API key, and then you name your API key. So let's just name this n8n agents. Okay, let's just name this email AI agents. Okay, you can name it anything. Okay. Now, and make sure this expiration is at no expiration, means your API key doesn't expire. And then you're going to wait for this verification so that you're going to verify it. Then you can get your API key. So it's just going to tell you to verify that you're human. Just click on it and then you wait for it. Okay. So it's going to tell you to submit. You click on submit. Okay, so I've given you an API key, so you just copy it. So when you copy it, you come back to your n8n and you're going to put it here. Okay, so just paste it here. Do you see? And just click save to tell you credential successfully created. Do you see? So that is just what you're going to do. So you successfully connected your Groq. So this is what it's going to look like. Do you see? So the next thing you're going to do now, you're going to add a memory. I told you memory is just for you to remember. You're going to add a simple memory. So when you come to this simple memory, you click on here and then you click on define below. Okay, you click on define below and it's going to tell you the key. What's the key? Your thread ID. Do you see? Thread ID. That's what you're going to pick and you're going to put it there. It's not hard, okay? Just drag this thread ID here from your Gmail trigger and put it there, and you have successfully connected your simple memory. Now we're going to be connecting our tool. Now before that, let me go and show you what our knowledge base look like. This is the knowledge base in Google Doc. This is it. It just contains business information because we're creating an AI agent for Bloom and Co skincare clinic. So we want when someone has a question about skincare and all the rest, this AI agent can reply. So we have the business information, the services and the prices, the frequently asked questions, just minor things about this business because we're using it for a test. So that is what we're going to be using. So you are just going to create things about your business and put it in a particular Google Doc. So you click on these two here, you see, and then you search for Google Doc. Okay, so we have Google Doc here. You see, so you click there. Now you click there, you're going to come to this operation. Of course, you're going to connect your credential. Okay, it's not hard. It's still the same thing with you connecting your Gmail. You just click on create new credential, and you can just it can direct you to your Gmail, and then you can just create that. So when you do that, you're going to come to this place. Do you see operation here? Make sure you don't leave it at create. We're not creating anything, we're getting, because we already have this knowledge base in our Google Docs. So we're not creating, we want it to get that knowledge base for us. So when you do that, you're going to put on the doc ID or URL. So you go back to here and then you copy this. You see this thing up here? That's what you're going to copy. So you copy this. Okay, then you go back and then you place it here, paste it here. Okay, so you paste it here and then let's see if it will bring out our doc for us. Good. Do you see? So this is our doc here, this business information and everything. Then this is how you just connect your tool. It's not hard. Now we have everything connected. Now you see, we have everything connected now. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be adding another node, which is a Gmail reply. Now, I want to add another Gmail node that will reply to the message. Okay, remember that what this one is doing is getting the message or message received when someone sends an email, and then this is just the configuration we have done for our AI agent. Now, we want this AI agent to reply. Okay, so you click on plus sign here, and then you click on Gmail, and then just search for reply. Just say reply to a message. Do you see? So you click it. So we want it to reply to that email that is coming into our inbox. Now, when you do that, of course, you already connected your credential. Then you come to this message ID. Do you see? Now, what is your message ID? Your message ID is this ID here. Do you see? Here. Then you pick it and you put it here. Okay, let's do that again. Do you see? This is your message ID. I want the email type to be text, not HTML. So you put text. Okay, before we move forward to our reply to a message, let's test this workflow first to make sure that our AI agent is replying that message. So let's just click on execute workflow. Okay, do you see? It's replying our message. So let's see the outputs. Okay, do you see what it has replied? This is the reply. Hi Ada, thank you for reaching out. Yes, this is the reply. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to now connect this. Okay, we're going to now connect this. Now, okay. So added our email type as text, then this message here is your output. You see, this is the output. So you're going to add this output here. Okay, then we're going to execute this step. Let's see. Okay, so it's saying sent. So let's quickly check our email if we have gotten this message. All right, so we've gotten our reply. Let's read it. Okay, you see. Hi Ada, thank you for reaching out. Here's a quick overview of the treatment you asked. Facial treatment is this, skin brightening is this. As the first time client you pay, do you see? Do you see? So it has given us a reply. Do you see? This is what we asked here. This is our question, and it has replied to us. So it means our AI agent is working very well. So after you've added this, we want to add another node, because we want to add another node, which is called the mark as read node. Now let me just add it and then explain while we're adding that node. So just search for Gmail and then search for mark as read, right? Mark a message as read. Now in our trigger, there's something we forgot to add, and we're going to quickly add that. Now this is add filter. We're going to add a filter, and we're going to add, you're going to click on read status, and you want it to read only on read emails. Now this is an AI agent. You need to tell it what to do. We want it to only read emails that have not been read. Now we're going to quickly add that read status to yours. Okay, we forgot to add that. Now when you add this, you've added on it should read only emails that are on read. Now when it has replied this message here, we want it to mark this message as read, so that it doesn't go back again and go and reply to that message. So that is why I added this mark a message as read node, so that after it has finished replying to that client or customer, it's going to mark it as read, so it doesn't go back again to send another reply to the client. So you just come here and then click on this, and then you're going to add the message ID. This is the message ID here. You add it here, you see, and then you click on execute step. Okay, so it has done that. So now whenever a message comes in, it replies, it goes through here, check your Google Doc, it replies, it's going to mark it as read, so that it doesn't reply back to that particular email again. Remember, it's checking your email every minute, so you don't want it to go and reply to your customer 2 times, 3 times. This is an AI agent, you need to tell it what to do. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so yay, we're done creating our AI agent. So when we publish this, it's going to reply to our email every minute. So click on publish here. Use this publish. When you click on, before you publish, please go and unpin. Very important. Go and unpin this. You see, unpin. Click on unpin, so that it doesn't. If you didn't unpin it, once you publish, it will just be replying to this same message. So you come to this publish here, and then you click on publish. You see, and then click publish here. Okay, good. Okay, so yay, our AI agent is ready. So every minute now is going to check our email. Whatever email that is coming in is going to go through the brain, go through the memory, is remembering it, and then it's going to go to get your documents in Google Doc, okay? And it's going to reply, and then it's going to mark that message as read. So I hope you learned something in this video today. If you're a business owner, you can create this for yourself. As you can see, it's not hard. If you sell skincare, you sell clothes, you do anything, you can create this for your business. Okay, very easy for you to create it. And if you're a beginner in AI automation, you can actually create this and sell it to a client, okay, and make money from it. And if you're a business owner, you don't want to create this by yourself, you want someone to help you set this up for yourself, you can actually send me an email message at awali2020@gmail.com, and I'll respond to you. So see you in my next video. Till then, bye.